Right, we're on to week 5 of the 52-week craft challenge. Today, or this week, I'm doing some bobbin lace, and I'm by no means an expert in bobbin lace, but it's just something I occasionally like to dabble in. Hang on, I've got to put another cushion behind my back. So it's, yeah, like I say, I'm not an expert. I've done quite a few patterns. I do find it quite therapeutic to sit there and do. So, yeah, so I just thought I would show you some bobbin lace. Bobbin lace isn't actually that difficult to do. There's only a couple of moves, and once you know them and you learn how to follow the patterns, then the 2 moves make up the stitches, so it's how you combine them 2 moves together. A bit like with knitting, where you've just got knit and purl basically, and it's how you combine them that makes up the different stitches. So over the years I've collected a vast amount of bobbins, and these beads on the end, by the way, they're called spangles, and they help to weigh the bobbin down. So because you work on an angle, so the weight of the spangle pulls the bobbin down to give it a bit of tension. So, and this here is called your pricking, so it has your pattern on it, and you use pins to hold your threads in the position that that it shows on the pricking. There's various different pillows you can get, different sizes, big ones, small ones. Whoops, not ready for that yet. And you can get moving pillows which have blocks in them, so you can move it around, so you can make strips of lace. And you have rolling ones where there's a wheel that you can turn, again, to make strips of lace. And there's loads of different variations of lace out there as well. This is Torsion Lace, and I know there's Bedfordshire lace and Buckinghamshire lace and Honiton lace and all sorts. Torsion lace is just what I do, and I literally only do the basics of it. But I have taught quite a few people how to get started with their lace. And when I had the shop, we used to have a little lace group there, and there was a few people who came in and learned the lace, and I know a couple of the ladies went on and did some fantastic things. So it's basically just twisting threads over each other. Now, old school lace would be, whoops, my thread's coming undone, would be working with set thicknesses of threads. Personally, I'm not into that. Let's wind a bit more off that. Wind a bit more off that. He wants to wind off. Come on. That's too much. Yeah. All you basically need to start with lace is your pillow, some pins, some bobbin, and really you could start with any thread you want. This thread I'm using now, this pricking is actually one of the lessons. I think it might be lesson 2 or lesson 3 from the lessons that we used to teach. There was 10 lessons altogether, and yes, I think it might have been either lesson 2 or lesson 3. I seem to think it might be lesson 2 without looking in the book. I wouldn't know. So yeah, so it's pins, bobbins, and bobbins can be picked up really cheaply. A lot of these are, I mean, all of these on this pillow actually are plastic, which I know is frowned upon by the old school lace makers, but it does the job. And usually they're wood. You can get some glass bobbins. You can get some made from bone, from antlers, all sorts. There's special commemorative bobbins which have been made to commemorate special things, so they have engravings and that on them. In fact, let me just show you some of my bobbins. So these are bobbins I've collected over the years. You get fat ones, you get thin ones. Let's have a collection of bobbins. And some of them are really jumbo and nicely decorated and painted. These jumbo ones, you wouldn't have spangles on the end of them because there's enough weight there in the bobbin itself. These ones are new. They haven't been used yet, so they haven't even been spangled. And does the label say what they are? Let me have a look. Winslow bobbins. No, that's all it says. That one's got, I don't know if you can see that, but that one's got a name on it. Abundance Nurseries. And there's another one there. Northumberland Sea Houses. Most of them in this box is what I've bought as a collection from somebody who was selling off all their things. And I've got, oh yeah, loads of bits and pieces I've collected over the years. So yeah, like I say, it is, and I have actually got a stand to put my pillow on as well, so I can work with it in front of me. But it's up in the attic, and I wasn't going to go and get it down. So I thought I'll just work with it on my knee. Ideally, you see, you want the pillow tilted up like that, so that you can actually see what you're doing. And like I say, this is all that is to it. It's just, you know, back and forth movements with the bobbins. And the more you do it, the faster you get. And I'm working with several colours on this piece of lace. This piece of lace has actually been sitting on the pillow for quite a few years, and I had a little bit of untangling of the bobbins to do when I got it out. And the other thing is, if you go wrong with lace, it's very easy to undo. You're just reversing what you've done. And with this one, it's just working from one side of the pricking to the other. Oops, it's another bent pin. Lace has actually come on a long way now. It's become, it has been modernised, and there's lots of lovely things I've seen which are made from lace. But would I ever have the time to do them? I don't think so. I'll just get to the end of this line. Over there. No. And bring it in so you can see what's been done so far. And as you see, I'm working on the diagonal going down. But yeah, there's still a bit of a way to go, and these are generally just sample pieces that are done in the lessons, but they're perfect for bookmarks or whatever. So I'll show you some of the other bits I've got and what's on some other pillows.